I got a customer that I guess I'm gonna have to start checking with them before we go. And I don't mean this in a bad way. What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Clean & Green Lawn Service in beautiful South Georgia. Hey, I hope you're having a good day today. If my camera is, if the video's flickering or something, I don't know. Maybe something's wrong with my camera. It doesn't look like the battery's charging. I'm having to leave it plugged in here in the truck, so it might just be a battery issue. I don't know. Anyway, it is Monday here. Bad, overcast, supposed to rain, really all week. Extended forecast shows really the next 2 weeks, which we need rain. But I got one left to do, so I made out the list today. So we're only going to cut Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, be off Thursday for the 4th, and cut Friday. And Friday we only plan to do, you know, like the college and the 2 little doctor's offices that we do on Fridays. So the guy started at the top of the list. I started at the bottom of the list. It's 12 o'clock now. I just finished number 4. So I got one more to go, and they got 8 on their list, but they got a good bit of driving, and they do have a couple, like a 3 and a 4 acre on there. I know they haven't got to the last one because the customer just sent me a message. Now, that's really what I got on here to do, because my camera's acting up. I wasn't even going to do a video. Man, I got a customer that I guess I'm going to have to start checking with them before we go. And I don't mean this in a bad way. They're older, and unfortunately, I think the memory's slipping pretty bad. We cut it bi-weekly, and really, honestly, 70% of the yard don't even need it bi-weekly, but that's what they want. So we cut it. Last week, and it's been dry here, and I get that, I understand it. Last week we went out there because it was supposed to start raining at the end of the week. So I said, well, let's just go ahead and cut everything. And that way if we get a bunch of rain come in and we can't cut, they're already cut. We're not skipping them, and then it raining, and now we go out there and we got a jungle. So the guys go out there, we don't want it cut. Now, we drive like 8 miles out of the route just to go to this property. But again, you know, it's 4 or 5 acres. And I charge them to drive to the property and back for 2 people. So I got 30 minutes added onto the time of the property, and then I apply my hourly rate to it. So this is like the 2nd time that's happened. And I'm gonna try to go out there and cut it next time so I can talk to them. I don't mind skipping because, again, their yard doesn't grow. I don't mind skipping at all. What I can't deal with is guys going out there and them say, oh, well, we don't want it cut. That happened once last year, once this year. Then the other side of that is, like we go out there this Monday. Next Monday, Sunday evening or Monday morning, she may send me a message and said, hey, can we skip it? Can we skip this week? It doesn't need it. And so I'll respond to her, Miss, you're not on the schedule till next week. Oh, okay. So that's why I say I think the memory, I know she's had a lot of health issues. So I don't know, man, you know. And I know they don't mean that, because the last time they canceled us, I went out there the next time, and this was last year, and they were very apologetic. In fact, she sent me a message, apologize, I'm sorry the guys come out, you know. And so then when I went out there, I talked to her and her husband, and I said, we don't mind skipping. I said, now the only problem with skipping is I can't guarantee you when you're going to get back in the schedule, you know, because they just want to skip a week, but they're on a bi-weekly. I said, you know, we do our best to work with you, though. I said, but here's the deal. You can't cancel on me when the guys show up, you know. And a buddy of mine, he was telling me he has somebody service his property, and they send out a little reminder or a confirmation thing, I guess, before they come, like the day before or something like that. And I said, well, I think Yard Books is what they use. But, you know, I said, well, yeah, that's great, but, man, 50% of my customers don't even have emails, and they got flip phones, you know. So, and look, I know I could just be, well, it really wouldn't even be a jerk to just say, hey, you know, we're going to go back, but we're going to charge you for coming out here. And that's just the way it's going to be, and be nice about it, you know, not to be brash or abrasive. But I don't like doing that to people, man, especially now, if this is some young person just, you know, trying to save $70 because they want to go out and party or something, you know, I don't know, fill in the blank. Yeah, you know, I'd probably do that, and then they wouldn't want to pay it, and I'd just drop them. In fact, I got a customer right now I think I'm fixing to drop. I don't know, you know. Well, he's slow to pay for one, and you know, he got a good job. So anyway, so there's the customer texting me back right now. Thanks, because she sent me a message. Are they coming today? So we skipped last week. She said, are they coming? Are y'all cutting today because it's tall? There's probably some pieces of bahia here and there, but yes, ma'am, they planning to come today, which I think that'll be their last property today. So I don't know how. I ain't even really figured out what time they should be done. I usually figure up about when they should be done based on what they got, you know, just to, you know, keep an eye on how they're doing, you know, efficiency wise. But anyway, I'm here at the last one. Man, that bahia knee high in the backyard, boy. Huh. Oh, this one right here, this yard here don't care if it rains or not. It's gonna grow. Man, they got the shed here. Now they do have above ground septic. That makes it look taller than what it is. But anyway, got some pretty good centipede up front with a mixture of bahia. So anyway, I'm gonna get out and get this one trimmed up and get on the mower, get going, try to get this one done. I think the rain's gonna come in, and we need it. I'm not complaining if it does. But you know, things never happen at a good time, being the 4th of July week, being off a day. But we're gonna take off regardless, you know, unless the guys just want to work. But I'm not gonna ask anybody, you know, which they probably, you know, and you can't really, you had to be careful. You can't be doing residential on 4th of July because, you know, people are trying to have pool parties and barbecues and grilling steaks and, you know, hamburgers, hot dogs, whatever. So anyway, let me get off here and get this thing done. All right, I done with my last one. On the way home now. It's 1:22, so should be getting home about 1:30. That's gonna give me 6.5 hours. Let's see, left at 7. Really didn't even, I probably left close to 7. So 716, 6.5. So 6.5, did about $450. You know, not bad for a short day. Not bad. I like to do 5+ by myself, you know, like on a full day. Want to hit 5, and then, you know, anything beyond that's kind of icing on the cake, if you will. You know, so anyway, I hadn't done the math, but pretty good day, I would think. You know, hourly rate. The guys are at the last one now, or they should be. They sent me a message to see if I went and did it, and I was like, no. Z-Man. Now, Z-Man always wanted to get off. I'm sure that's what it was. So they left at 6:45. They're about to hit 7 hours, and really and truly that won't take them an hour and a half, plus their travel time about 2 hours. So they'll probably get home. I'm not sure what time they actually started, but I wouldn't think they'd be back at the shop before about 3. But really ain't 30 minutes travel time, so probably I'd say 3 o'clock. And so 7 to 3 is 8 hours, so they'll have about 8 1/4, somewhere in that neighborhood today. So anyway, I think the whole day was $1,400 or $1,500, something like that, with all the properties. So, and that wouldn't be a bad mixture if you had about $1,500 a day, cut 4 days a week. That's $6 grand. You know, so, and we could do that. I would just have to cut all the time. You know, like right now we could do it with the crew we got anyway. But we usually hover around the 3,800, 37 to 4,200, somewhere in there a week. So, but I hadn't even really been working. So, and I still get a check. It just cuts into the profit, right? So anyway, we get back down here to the shop. All right, YouTube posse, I am home and got the goats fed and all that kind of good stuff. So probably had to go down and do a little maintenance stuff this afternoon, but not going to record anything on that. So hey, appreciate you watching today, and my prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you and that you might see all of your blessings as from him. Hope you have a great day.